What's going on? It's Fifth bringing you the news like I do. It's fall. You know what time it is. First person shooters everywhere. It's about to get crazy. You got Destiny's about to pop off. You got Advanced Warfare right around the corner. You got Halo 2 and all these first person shooter games that are coming out, right? And you got everybody has their favorite peripherals. Like, whether it be a headset, cords, Astros, certain setups. Anything to put you in your comfort zone that makes you happy. That one moment where you just sit when you have a hard day at work, school, whatever it is, and you're a gamer at heart and you just want to come home and enjoy yourself. And maybe you're looking for that, you have that competitive spirit. Like maybe you used to be in sports or whatever it is. Maybe you're just competitive at heart and you want to have that sharp edge or you want stuff to be crisp. Maybe you're not happy with certain basic peripherals that came with the consoles. So the thing is that I think they both come together this fall, and I covered this in videos previously where now first-person shooters, they're all over the place. You got jetpacking. Most of the first-person shooters out there have extra movement in the controller. So you see now where developers are saying to themselves, how could we make these games to where we can engage the player more? How can they get more fun? How can they get more satisfaction out of the game? And the thing is like, it's instant gratification. You do a bunch of moves on a controller, you could do something better than the next guy. So the thing is, how do you compete with that? You love the game that you want to buy this fall. It doesn't matter which game you get. Destiny, Advanced Warfare, Halo, all these games have advanced movements in them. So the thing is that you're going to have to be either really coordinated with your hands on a basic controller, or you're going to need some help with some side things or peripherals or a custom type controller, but you don't want it to break your pocketbook and you want it to have value. I mean, there's a lot of controllers, excuse me, tongue twister, specifically talking about controllers. So when you look at controllers and you say to yourself, okay, I want great value. I want it to last a long time. I want it to be durable. I'm just not buying a controller because somebody spray paints it and it looks all fancy and everything. Maybe you do want that. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're going to spend that much money on somebody doing a spray paint job on your controller, you want to have some functionality out of it. And I think that's what we as gamers now are looking for that. And there's a lot of people that, you could get the spray painted controller, you could get the controllers with the paddles, or you could get the controller that is specifically built for your comfort zone for you to enjoy the game. And a lot of times when you look at controllers, you might look at a controller and say, okay, they all may look the same, but not all of them are built the same within the controller. Not every controller is the same. And recently, I hooked up with Battle Beaver Customs right here. Yeah, boom, Battle Beaver Customs. Now, I'm not officially with them at this moment, but in the future, I might officially. Well, it's not official. I haven't signed nothing to paper. But down the road, because I'm working with prototypes of the controller, because I think I know what specific people want in a controller. They want value. They want the controller to last. They want to make sure that things aren't breaking on them. You spend X amount of dollars. They want custom controllers specifically designed to their style of their play, their hands. So you want to have a controller that you enjoy. It's the reason why it's a custom controller. The definition of a custom controller, because it fits your needs, and not only aesthetically but in functionality. So if you're going to pay that amount of money, you want to have all that in there. And you want to have some value also in how long it lasts. So I got this controller today, and I want to show you just a couple little bit differences. I'm not going to go into it too deep because I'm going to start testing it on the Xbox One. It's just a prototype. I'm going to be testing it on the Xbox One. But the great thing is right now you can, this Battle Beaver Customs has the time to make you an Advanced Warfare controller. You could talk to them now and develop your custom controller. Before, it becomes pretty big in assembly line. We will be able to still do custom controllers for people, but the thing is to have the very first set of Battle Beaver custom controllers for this generation. You're going to look back and say, I had those controllers. Those were awesome controllers. And they're going to do nothing but get better as far as the internal structure of the controller, using it on consoles, whether it be on the PS4, the Xbox, moving on to different styles of games, and also in the future to PC. And we're going to be doing a lot of other things also as well. We're going to go into development and clothing line, and we don't know where it's going to take us, but we have a huge vision that is going to probably accommodate the real needs of the gamer. So many times we're out here and we're struggling and we're saying, why don't they just listen to the people out here playing these games? And that's what we want to do. We want to listen to you guys and get everything right. So you have an opportunity. I'll leave the link below in the description, and you can literally go over there and develop your own style of controller. But I basically want to touch what I did, a prototype specifically designed for a claw type player. Now, a lot of times you'll get a controller from other companies that are very expensive, that don't have the value inside, they don't have the mechanics, and I'm going to go over the mechanics in a later video of exactly why the value, because we do a lot to the interchangeable parts inside that are specifically made at a shop that are designed so that you get stability while shooting. So this is probably, I don't want to go like I said, too much farther into it. Like, we're going to do some other videos. Like I said, we're going to do actual gameplay videos so we can show you. But in the future, this probably is going to be the best, not only for casual gamers, but this is probably going to be the best controller for first-person shooter pro players. And there's a lot in here that I don't want to discuss at the moment, but I'm going to talk, as far as the internal mechanics of the controller. They're out of this world, completely different than any controller out there. Right now, this controller in my hand is the best controller out there, period. Just for the simple fact of the durability and what's built into this controller. It's on another level. So, but I want to talk about claw players versus just a regular player. If you don't know what a claw player is, a claw player plays like this, okay? And a regular player just plays like this. So a regular player usually, the reason why regular players play like this, that's why they have the paddles. They use the paddles right here. Claw players don't need the paddles. See, we use 2 fingers to grip, and then the other fingers, whoops, my bad. The other fingers to shoot. It was for stability while shooting. So we're looking for a way to make it ergonomically correct for a claw player. So right here, a claw player, because a claw player on his left hand, instead of a regular player who plays like this, a claw player moves up, and what that does essentially is it changes the position of the hand on the left hand. And instead of using 2 paddles that would go right here, there's 2 flush buttons. So when you're shooting and aiming and moving or boosting or whatever it is in the new game, this is a seamless situation to where this finger can slide to this button. So it would be like AB or like a jump, drop shot, or you could do it either way. So that gives you huge amount of mobility. And see, when I move my finger, and you can hear it, boom, 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 boom. And you can either program that for boosting or whatever it is, and you could do this. Look, I'm not even moving the controller, and this is how much better aim you get with the claw. So what it does, essentially, it makes this, if you're a pro player, this style setup right here will give you the most stability and the most ability to move while shooting while not losing your aim. So specifically, if you're a sniper player and you're using this controller, you could literally do all that jumping and diving and drop shotting, moving all around, and your aim will not move. See, you'll be doing, your body will be doing all this, And then your aim, because if you use the claw, specifically if you use the claw, this is what will happen with your aim while you're doing that. So it's almost kind of like motion control with your aiming sights. So you could basically be moving all around, but your sight, because of the way you have the control with this and the movement that you can have, this keeps the controller still. See that? Look at that. Your controller's not even moving. Where you have people who play regularly, they're using the paddles and there's all kinds of movement going on. And that's the advantage of using the claw. You see, I think there's a lot of pro players out there that use the claw, but this is the very first ergonomic claw controller. You see these got the paddle stops right here. Paddle stops are built in already. Comes with a screwdriver. Literally, you can actually use this D-pad. They redid this whole D-pad for fighting games. And the most amazing parts are the buttons, the way that the buttons are designed inside, and overall, way overall, is the amount of movement. We're talking we're talking the tension inside here within the new advanced. I call it the new advanced warfare controller because it's got the gold and gray. A lot of people don't like the gold or gray, whatever. It's just for show. Some people like different color. You get any color you want to get. You want to spell your name on it, you can do that. Really, I don't care too much about aesthetics as long as it looks cool. I'm not going over the top. That's not the point here. I think aesthetics is you should expect to get aesthetics if you're paying top dollar. The point is getting these controller designs, getting these these different types of grips, rolls, different sizes. You can have concave, convex. The different type of springs that we offer in these controls, titanium. You're talking about, you will never lose these tension on these controllers. And some people, you could change this too. You can go tension strong here, and you can go no tension here. It all depends on how you want to design your stick. I was thinking that as well. Designing my stick and having these buttons here, it's so much better. Because when I use the claw, sometimes I would hit the paddle and my guy would jump accidentally. Now it's just, I have 3 fingers here. And see how you got 2 here with the claw? The 2 here locked down. This is the 1 finger that you have free. It's the 1 finger that you got free right here. Boom. Because you're going to use this finger for these 2 buttons. And this finger is always going to be free. But look, these are the two bottom fingers that will always have control on your joystick. Now, if you're a claw player, this is the best, hands down, the best controller on the market. It's lightweight, there's no weights in here. And also, what they have to offer that nobody else is offering. And I want to show this to you guys. You can see this right here. I think it's like a 30-foot cable. Not 30 foot, but maybe 10 feet. You know how you get that stupid little cable that goes to your Xbox or whatever, and it always so short and it burns. You have to sit up next to the TV and stuff like that. Well, with this thing right here, look how long this thing is. This thing is got gold tipped, so you're talking about instant control within the Xbox or the PS4. I would say this is probably a 10-feeter. Yeah, this is 10 feet minimum. So you can look at this. This is gold plated right there, and this end with the Battle Beaver insignia on it. You can see it. See it? Yeah, there you go. Bam. And that goes right inside here. Boom. Boom, there it is. Look at that. Ugh. That's nice. It goes right in. So let's say you're going to tournaments. This is excellent for tournament land play. You got 4 guys and you're trying to set up. This is perfect. This will never burn out on you. Burn out the Xbox. The other one, you're in and out, you mess it up. This one is professional. So I highly suggest, if you're pro gaming, I would highly suggest looking into this. Like I said, I will leave the link in the description below. And this is probably the most exciting thing right here. This USB extension charger cord or connection cord, which gives you, actually, this connects right into the Xbox One and gives you that millisecond response time that you wouldn't get from just being a wireless controller. So you get all of this. You can check the prices over there. You can chat with him. He is on Twitter. I'll leave the links in the description below. I'm going to be going over it where I have the video and I'm actually playing the game, and you can see the game playing while I'm doing it. So I'm going to be testing it, and you're going to get to see videos, and I'm going to give you more feedback on it. You can get you your very first Battle Beaver custom polo shirt. It's nice, breathable. I love it. It's really nice. And hopefully you guys can see the value here. I mean, there's a lot more once I get the specs on it as far as all the stuff that is within the controller. I'm going to cover that in the next video. So you're going to see, you know, the amount of money that you spend on these other controllers. I mean, if you like just a controller that just, you know, is an Xbox controller and it just got spray paint on it, I don't have a problem with that. And whatever you're happy with, that's fine. But if your one game is, and you're a competitive person and you like the game, and you know you like that edge and you want to have the edge and you want a certain type of custom controller that's not going to break down to you, but it has all the value built inside of it with a custom USB port, the millisecond response time reduction, and the high tension, man, enough said. Enough said. Got any questions? Hit me up on Twitter. Links below in the description. I hope this was an informative video. I will be doing more gameplay with this controller. The very first ergonomically correct claw stick, the best claw stick on the market, period. The best stick on the market for professional gameplay for claw users or casual gamers, whichever game you want to play. And, you know, if you like Mortal Kombat MX-10, this D-pad is on point too. Look at that. That's popping. But anyways, I'll leave all the links in the description. If you have any questions, come holler at me over on /fish on Twitter. Until next time, peace! I'm out.